I can't see out. I literally can't see nothing.
We'll just have a meeting.
Go outside and then come back in, man.
Okay?
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry. What'd you say, Cowboy?
Chat with me, man.
Yeah. Come through to the office, bro.
Sure.
Bro, this door. Lean. Oh, that's the wrong lean. What's good, Brody?
What's good, bro?
I'm gonna let him say what he's gotta say first.
Alright, man.
And then I'll say some shit.
Because I didn't want to do this earlier, like when, you know, everybody was there, but I gotta say, bro, how did that happen, bro?
How did what happen?
The bimbos, bro.
Got gifted a sub during
money.
your subathon 4 months ago and have been watching ever since. Love to have watched you blow
Hey,
up.
much
Big
love, will
to
it be with the
USK.
4 months. Money and
reason-
craving a more structured label.
Nah, bro. The reason I'm it was a loaded question, bro. I was asking because I was seeing if, like, you know what I'm saying, if you like thoroughly like learn from that, bro. Because it's not just that, bro. And I got like an email from like Shannon letting me know that they made that move, but I didn't like necessarily like blame them for it, because I'm like, if you fuck you.
What the hell just happened?
But I didn't blame him for it, because I'm like, at the same time, you know, there's some things like, you know, we gotta like do better at, because it's like, I see where they're coming from. Like, I don't agree with it. I feel
Point
like,
on with a
you know,
5.
they did
Thank you,
owe
bro.
the
Much
label
love.
a lot, because like they brought them up, and it was kind of like messed up that they left. But I feel like, you know, part of me understands why. You know, it's easy to say like the glitz and glamour of like Wu-Chang Studio and the money and shit, but like you gotta think about it from their perspective. Like when they got good tickets, right? They would come to the city. Go ahead.
Nah, it's cool. Keep going.
When they got good tickets, right, and they come to the city, they go in the studio. You gotta think like they're by themselves, right? Because the only people from like Mandem Records with like decent tickets are like you, Cap, Toe.
I really hope you don't make this a ticket issue, bro.
Who else? Dwayne. You know, obviously Tommy, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like basically like they're in that tsunami like by themselves. Like there's no sense of like group to them. You know what I'm saying? No sense of community. So, you know what I'm saying? I understand like how they felt alone and why that looked shiny to them. Like the whole like, cause you know, you go to the Wu-Chang building and like 60% of these motherfuckers got like good ass tickets. You know what I mean? And then they you know what I'm saying? It makes sense to want to be around that. And at the same time, I feel like there wasn't really a sense of community here, because like, for example, like the Emancipation of the Bimbos EP, right? The release party. I think like only me, Dwayne, and Don Dolph, that was like the only Mandem representatives that were there, man. So it's like, I say this to say like, yes, like money did have, you know, something to play with it, but like really focusing on like community and shit is key, because it's like I feel like that played a key role in them wanting to leave, because it's like, you know, I mean, look at it, it's like we didn't show up for them when that shit counted, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I understand that. That's that. They, when I spoke to them, they touched on that lightly as a point, and that's obvious. That's something we're trying to fix. Ticket issue, there's nothing we can do about that. That is just, unfortunately, how the city is. You know, some people are going to be able to wake up, some aren't. There's a hella people around in the earlier tsunami. We're going to be moving forward, setting up a Friday where every Friday, this tsunami and next tsunami, there will be a day where everyone comes through to the studio, freestyle shit. You heard me talk about it. I won't go through it again.
Yeah.
But that's something we're trying to work on, the community aspect. Another thing you got to count in is that we didn't have a ticket system. So there was less of a motive to chill here. Now we got the ticket system plus a reason to be here and shit. We can push for more of a community. 100%. But I hear what you're saying about the bimbos thing. It was a shame that event came when it was, because it was at a time when not a lot of people was around. But it's I know what you're saying. But also the reason why that lack of support seems to be a lack of support is because 90% of the people who run this record label wear a Mandem chain. And unfortunately, at the end of the day, there's sometimes going to be situations where that's going to take priority over the label, which is why the main priority for us right now is bringing in more people like a Harry Martinez, for example, who can just dedicate all their time to this, be at all those events, have time to go and do all that shit, and be a good representative. So we know what the issues are. It's been like the bimbos has basically showed us all the cracks, and we're just slowly repairing them right now.
All right. Yeah, I just didn't want it to be like...
Yeah, go on.
Go ahead.
No, you good. You go.
No, I was just saying, like, I just didn't want it to be like the only thing you got was like, okay, you know, they left because like money. Because it was like, you know, yeah, I do agree that probably was a factor, but I'm just like, you know, I sympathize with them a bit in terms of like, you know, saying feeling alone, because I know what that's like. That's the reason I left Wu-Chang to come here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah.
That being said, there is also something I need to talk to you about, which
What's up?
got brought to my attention by Damien Tinkerman. He reached out to me and said that you had a conversation with him explaining some issues you had with the label here, and that you was feeling unhappy, and that you was on your last straw before parting ways. He said the conversation took a bit of a turn and he ended up kicking you out of the building or some shit. I want to hear your side of the story of what that whole situation was.
Bruh. First off, stop the cap. Like, I'm gonna be real, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I'm impressed with myself apparently, because you know what I'm saying, I could do that shit while not being here. You know what I mean? I could spur drama. But yeah, that motherfucker's being dramatic, because I never said anything like that. The only thing like I had talked to this dude about is the last time I talked to this dude was in June, right? I think it was like they just opened up the tattoo shop or some shit. And he called me. I don't usually call Damien unless I need like freaking dodo like runs, you know what I mean? But he called me and I'm just like, he don't really hit me up like that. So I'm like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go see what he talking about. And you know, I go there and yeah, it's just normal conversation. He's like, you know, how's it over there? How's the move? You know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? It's all right. And you know, if this is like, you know, consider me like talking shit, that it is what it is. But I was just telling him like, you know, all the stuff we don't have. And mind you, this was 2 months ago, some change. Yeah. So I'm like, yo, we ain't got a building like you guys, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got a clocking system. We ain't got no influx of money. We don't got no producers. We ain't got mixers. We lack a lot. And I was basically telling him that's the state of things, bro. We lack a lot, but you know what I'm saying? Our talent is unmatched, and we got the best artists in the city. And that's what I got kicked out of the building for. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't like when I said that. He got mad. So
yeah, that's basically how he explained it. Just like, I guess he gave a more, I don't know, like a slightly heightened version of that story. But that's pretty much how he explained it. The thing is like, I hear you in it, like talking about the things that need fixing, and it's you're not wrong. Like you're telling the truth.
That shit was, I'm about to say, I'm like, what the fuck? Because that shit was two months ago.
Yeah, he did say it was a while ago, but it only got brought to our attention recently. But the main thing to come out of that was more the fact of, obviously, I know he pulled you to the building, which is fair enough. Like, you didn't go out of your way to reach out to him to go and talk to him. But like,
This
I
wasn't
think-
even at the build. This
Lamian.
conversation did happen at the building. It happened at the tattoo shop, bro.
Oh,
Like we had a
okay,
conversation
okay.
prior, but we didn't really get into anything. But it came up again. Like
Yo,
the whole
Savage with
shit
the 3
about, like,
months.
I'm like, yo, we the best. And he's like, no, like that's suggestive. And I'm like, no, factual and numbers wise, by the people's, you know what I'm saying, what they saying, we the best.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bruh, like, and he's like, no, you guys are the most popular. And I'm like, because we the best. I said that. I was thinking it. I didn't say
Yo,
it. because
Savage,
I'm
thank
like,
you for the
I didn't
3
wanna
months.
Go back and forth with dude. But
Yeah, I mean, to be honest,
you
bro,
know.
like, at the end of the day, I'm always gonna, like, believe what you tell me over, like, Wu-Chang, innit? Because it's love for everyone on the label.
Oh,
But
but-
I just wanted to
yeah.
make sure, more on, like, an actual, like, being on the same page thing. I just want to make sure that if you have, like, feel any way about the label, bro, always feel free to speak up and say what you think needs to happen, innit? Because we're only just now sorting out this stuff that it seems you was talking about to him a couple months back. So, like, if that was brought to us, like, we could have made it happen, you know? So that's all it is.
Yeah.
Is just I want you to feel open enough to come and just say to us, yo, look, this is not good right now. We need more producers. We need more engineers, like that kind of shit, you know?
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm trying to keep calm right now, but I'm living.
At what Damien did?
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck, bro? This.
I bet, bro.
This guy.
This whole industry is so much he say she say bullshit. So it's like I take it with a pinch
Yeah.
of salt. I'm not gonna get pressed over something someone's told me because you know it's one of them.
I'm just like, I'm just mad because I'm like, bruh, like this dude literally, like, what he wanted to talk to me about is basically like, yo, it seems like, you know what I'm saying, there's not a direction at, you know what I'm saying, MDMR. And he was saying, like, he doesn't see us booking shows like they do, basically brag and say he's booking shows left and right. And then, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, okay, cool. But what that got to do with me? You know what I'm saying? And then he's like, yo, take initiative. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody got to do it. Which was what sparked that whole impromptu meeting I had with you and Toe that one time at the
oh
Cerberus building.
yeah. I remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what sparked that.
Okay.
So I'm just like, bro, how you gonna go around and then say something else? You know what I mean? I'm just like, all right. Well, you could deal with him. I'm cool on him.
Yeah, no. Honestly, bro, like, don't swear. Innit? It's I just wanted to make sure it's more important that you feel like you can have those conversations with us in it than caring about the he say bullshit that he's brought to the table. You know?
Yeah. All right.
Because I want to
So,
make sure that you don't feel how the bimbos felt.
No, I feel you, bro. I don't feel that way. But I was gonna say, what the? I was gonna say, I don't know if I should talk about this like here or I should like email you about it. But I'm just like,
You can email me if you're not sure.
I
Innit?
should, yeah, I was about
just
to say
email
I
me,
should
man.
email you about it.
Just email
I
me,
should
man.
email you.
Yeah. No stress.
But yeah. I'm sorry, bro. I'm kind of disgusted.
Yeah, no, it's fair, bro. I can't lie. Like, there's been a couple instances where I've been presented reasons to doubt the trust that I have for Damien. So, you know,
Bro, 'cause
speaking
he
to
comes
you
off
will
like,
is
oh,
added to
nice,
that.
and I'm gonna help you out, and I'm for the city, and I'm like, and then that's what you do, bro.
Yeah,
All right, bro.
yeah. No, I hear you, bro. I hear. But yeah, on a big man thing, bro. If you've ever got any like concerns or anything you see that needs to change at the label, everyone's opinion is super valued. So come forward and say some shit to me, Dwayne, T, anyone, bro.
Yeah, for sure, bro. No doubt.
Say less.
All right, man. I gotta go cool off.
Yeah, you do you, bro. I think that was good. I feel like we pressed him enough to get the information off of him, but we didn't. You know, we fucking looked after him as well and showed that we want him to stay, care for him. You know.
Hey,
Oh yeah.
PSA.
Yo, everyone outside?
I don't know where Patel went, but Dean's outside on the phone.
Huh?
I don't know where Matt went either, but Dean's out.
Alright.